Right now at 6, breaking details on the deadly train derailment. Federal investigators have just announced new findings from Tuesday's Amtrak crash and what might have happened to the locomotive's windshield.
This as we learn of the first lawsuits filed in connection with that derailment, and we see some things slowly returning to normal. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Ian Page.
And I'm Lucy Nolan. A lot of quick moving developments. Fox 29's Dave Kinchin is at 30th Street Station. Dave, a lot to go over here.
I'm just happy to get on a train that basically will take me directly to New York as opposed to having to commute to Trenton.
A sigh of relief from commuters traveling between New York City and Philadelphia. Thrilled Amtrak's Northeast Corridor is back up and running for the first time since last Tuesday's deadly derailment. But they travel with a sense of reflection.
They will be thinking about the families and loved ones of the people that suffered such a terrible tragedy.
Fox 29 cameras were along for their ride through the S-curve where Amtrak train 188 crashed after approaching at more than 100 miles per hour, according to the NTSB. Amtrak says crews worked around the clock laying down new rail and installing the automatic train control safety system on the northbound side. But attorneys representing 4 of the injured train 188 passengers say it should have been in place long ago.
Lives have been disrupted, lives have been lost, and lives have been changed forever.
They filed a lawsuit against Amtrak and say client Feli Ivan, seen here in red, nearly lost her arm in that crash. And they also claim advertising executive Dan Arman is still being treated for a torn ACL and knocked out teeth.
And it was described as a war scene. Like something out of a movie. It was, they described it as shocking. It came out of nowhere.
They want the train's engineer, Brandon Bastian, deposed after he talked to the NTSB, which said Bastian did not remember the crash. But NTSB member Robert Sumwalt spoke to Fox News Sunday, saying it's too early to draw any conclusions.
We're looking at everything at this point. We have not ruled anything out, nor have we ruled anything in.
More than 200 people were injured in the crash, and currently there is a $200 million cap on liabilities that might be paid out by Amtrak, and the attorneys for the victims say they may challenge that rule. Back to you, Ian.
All right, Dave, thank you.